In Norse mythology, Loki is the god of chaos. He breaks the rules, he tricks the gods, and he wears a distinctly horned helmet. 78 million years ago, a creature embodying the true spirit of Loki existed. It not only bore a haunting resemblance to the trickster god's headpiece, but its very discovery accomplished the unthinkable. It tricked our established understanding of nature and tore a page right out of the Paleontology rulebook. Imagine stepping into an African forest. You see lions and leopards. That's usually the limit. Nature has an unwritten rule. At the same banquet table, there cannot be too many large, hungry guests. For decades, scientists believed that one environment could sustain a maximum of only 2 giant horned dinosaur species. That was the biological ceiling. But in 2024, Lokiceratops emerged and said, no. In this small, swampy region, it lived alongside 4 other behemoths. That makes 5 species in total. How could 5 5-ton giants coexist without starving each other out? It all started in the rugged Badlands of northern Montana, right near the Canadian border. What we first found looked like archaeological rubble, fragmented skull pieces, flattened by millions of years of geology. But when they were pieced back together, a monster took shape, nearly 7 meters long, weighing 5 tons, the equivalent of a heavy-duty truck. It is the largest centrosaurine ever found in North America, but size is not what makes it viral. Look closely. This is not a horn designed for fighting. This is a work of art. Unlike Triceratops, which relied on a sturdy nasal horn for piercing, Lokiceratops had almost no nasal horn at all. Instead, all energy was poured into this massive, ornate neck frill. And the most unique feature, the distinctively curved, asymmetrical pair of horns on top of the frill. Scientists called it rangiformis, meaning resembling caribou antlers. But let's be honest, it looks more like a killer's curved blade. This is the largest, most extravagant, and most burdensome headgear ever seen on a Ceratopsian. The question is, why would evolution create such a cumbersome, energy-draining, and seemingly inefficient design? To understand Loki, you must understand its home, Laramidia. 78 million years ago, North America was split in half by an inland sea. Laramidia was a narrow, isolated landmass running from Alaska to Mexico. It was essentially a giant Cretaceous Galapagos. What does isolation do? It causes evolution to happen at a frantic pace. Now, back to the 5 species paradox. How did Lokiceratops manage to live with its 4 cousins? The simple answer lies in niche partitioning. Imagine an apartment building. The ground floor residents eat low grass, the second floor eats shrubs, the third floor eats tall canopy leaves. If you're enjoying this journey back in time, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible dinosaur stories. But more important than food was recognition. This is the core. 78 million years ago, Laramidia wasn't a battleground. It was a bloody fashion show. In a crowded forest with 5 similar horned species, how do you know your date isn't the neighbor Albertoceratops? This horn wasn't a killing weapon. It was a personal signal panel. It had to be huge, had to be weird, and had to be asymmetrical to state, I am unique. My genes are superior.
Whispers low. starlit sky, the dance of stars begins. They twirl.
Sexual selection pushed evolution to the limit.
Soft glimmers paint the world.
The winner of this beauty arms race was Lokiceratops,
Bells hum like
the monster with the fanciest, most extravagant headgear in all Laramidia.
piano notes rise, then gently fall. A melody cradles the quiet night.
But beauty had its price. A massive neck frill is like wearing a bullseye. Laramidia was no paradise. It was a swampy hellscape filled with giant crocodiles and T-Rex ancestors, the Reaper of Death. We found the evidence on Loki's own bones. Fractures, calcified injuries. This animal survived brutal fights. Even if the horns were for dating, 5 tons of mass turned it into an unstoppable armored tank when needed. The strangest thing? Lokiceratops and all 4 of its neighbors vanished in only about 1 to 2 million years. Very fast on the geological scale. They are a textbook example of explosive evolution. Rapid development, hyperspecialization, and then replacement by newer forms like Triceratops. Loki burned bright like a shooting star, then faded. Lokiceratops rangiformis is more than just a new name in a textbook. It's proof that Earth was 1,000 times more diverse and insane than we ever imagined. It teaches us biological rules are not absolute. Nature will always find a way to break the limits purely to survive. The god Loki tricked us for 78 million years. How many more monsters are sleeping under the rocks, waiting to rewrite history? Thanks for watching. Tap like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you won't miss our next prehistoric adventure.